Am I really that much? And breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really know you are.
Hi guys.
Hi everyone.
It's me, Joseph, and Togoso, and welcome back to our channel Between Two Worlds. Today we're going to be reviewing some food and confectionery items that we got from our local convenience store. GS is the one that we went to, right? GS 25, that one. So we're just going to be reviewing some food items that we are not used to getting at the convenience stores in South Africa.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a new experience for us.
Okay, so first up we have a seaweed tuna triangle. Apparently these are very popular in Korea. This one is a tuna and mayonnaise. So I'm looking really forward to that one. The next one is a tuna mayo. Oh, well, it's also tuna mayo kimbap. Which is also quite popular, one of the traditional.
It's one of the Korean traditional dish or item that they make. I know most people would confuse them as sushi. But it's not.
It's
this
not
is
sushi.
Completely originally Korean in the way that it's actually made in terms of handling. It's different.
And then the other one, which I'm kind of looking forward to, is the pork stew thing. It's in like a dry pack stew, and because we bought it at GS, it was a 2-for-1, so we have 2 of these. Then we go into the sweet stuff. One is a custard cream bun, and it's got custard filling inside. The other one is kind of a mystery to us, but we're gonna obviously check the translations for these. But it's a cream bun. It looks like bread. The brand is called Brandy. Yeah, something to that extent. It sits on the fridge. So one thing that's really interesting about Korean food, even though it's at a takeaway, all the calories for all our health freaks are written on the packages. So all packages have the amount of calories each item is, which we don't have that explicitly in South Africa. This is quite interesting.
Plus, as well, there's other types of meats that they also have. You can also have chicken as well. Everything is all vacuum sealed and ready for you to just warm up and eat and stuff like that.
And there's microwaves at the GS, so if you're on the road or you want to eat on the road, you literally warm up at the shop and you eat it. So we'll start off with the tuna mayo triangle. We're gonna call it the triangle. We just need to find out the name. And it's just
there are other convenience stores in Korea. GS 25 was just the one that's closest to us. But there is the nice to see you. But usually we just say see you, and then you know which one that we're talking about. There's also still 7-Eleven. And that is convenience stores that are still around here, so you can go to either one of them as well if you need anything.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take the first bite. I wanna go on top of the triangle because I'm assuming all the filling is inside. I will go first.
I hardly got any of the tuna mayo.
I can taste the tuna, but it's the mayonnaise I can't really taste. Maybe it was still coming, but the rice is also very hot, so I'm thinking maybe we were meant to heat it up before.
Actually, I don't think so. I feel it was supposed to be like this, heated like that. I think maybe there's not a lot of filling, so we don't get the majority of the taste. But yeah, it's okay. It's a good to go food in hand item. One thing that I noticed, especially in Korea, where they have their seaweed, you can actually taste the saltiness. They make the seaweed very
quite salty.
which actually balances
yeah.
with most of the starch, because they don't season the starch as much this side. So at least that actually just pushes the flavor up with. So I actually appreciate that one.
I think I'm a bit upset because like some of the seaweed got left in the wrapper, which kind of sucks. But nonetheless, I just feel like I said, there wasn't enough filling. The rice is a bit hard. I would personally warm it up. I'm assuming maybe it's just a preference thing. Maybe other people like it cold, other people like it warm. I would warm it up just for the rice. But I'm upset about just my other piece of seaweed. I don't know if it's normal or maybe I didn't open it up the right way.
Okay. Then we can go to the next one. The next dish, the fish dish right now. Okay, so this is the kimbap.
Yeah.
So let's see. Open it up.
Oh, this
Okay.
is nice. Okay.
So you can see that this is already has individual cuts, and you can already see the filling already from the get-go.
Yeah. But I also like the fact that the paper opens up like a little plate. I think this one might need chopsticks.
Oh, we can use the
Or we
hands.
could do hands.
Okay. So, there we go. Separate that.
See.
Yeah. And this one has the single.
Bit of egg, tuna, mayo, pepper, carrot, I think, and seaweed. This is nice. No, this is really nice. Like the tuna is just, oh my god.
Yeah, that is actually quite a good bite to have. I love the sizing and the portions of it.
True.
It's easy to actually eat. Love the portion sizes of these because it's actually quite easy to eat and nibble on. And for it being a convenience store, everything should be like very convenient to actually go out. So I'm actually loving the actual flavor. There's so much that's been put into it. I think this will be something that we regularly
definitely
go for, especially when you traveling.
And for the price, it's
about
3.2
3.21
Korean won.
1001. Yes.
In South African rand, how much is that?
I'm not too sure.
But yeah, this is like given rice, savory, and craftsmanship. Craftsmanship of the paper, craftsmanship of the actual item. We'll have to just see how much it is converted and we'll write it on the screen. But like, this is nice. It's really nice. I really like it.
Okay, let's move on to the next one.
To the next one. So the next one is the pork stews. I'm really expecting bacon rations. Is it rashes? Or like what it also kind of looks like is those patties, those bacon patties. We slightly warmed it up. I slightly warmed it up before this. It's really easy to open. Really easy to open, so it's convenient. Really easy to open. And obviously it's got the stick. Quite wobbly. Wobbly.
But yeah.
Yeah, it smells bacony. Very bacony.
Okay.
It tastes like a Russian.
Yeah. It tastes like a...
Like a Russian.
Almost like a, pork sausage. It's not spicy at all. It's actually quite nice. It's not too rich in flavor. So it's actually quite a nice... Yeah, if you really need some protein in your system, this is a good to go.
But it's also like smoked. That's why I say Russian. Like the closest thing that I can equate it to is just Russian. It's like smoked. Yeah. I mean, I don't really know, but it's also giving polony. It's also giving a bit of polony.
I think, because it's pork, I think it's like a whole mixture of it, so you can get different types of flavors as well from it. I'm actually quite happy with it. It's different.
No complaints.
Yes. With us in South Africa, you're used to having like dried meats like biltong or cabanossi. This which also reminds me of like a cabanossi. It's almost like that with all the pork feeling. But then at least it's not as chewy as a cabanossi. At least this is quite like soft and you just break it, you just chew. So I really like this one in terms of convenience and flavor. It's an amazing one to have.
Yeah. Now, on to the sweet items.
Cool.
Sweet items.
Generally, with this one, I was the one that like, hey, custard, because I'm a huge custard fan.
Yep.
So hopefully, I have high hopes for this, that it's gonna taste very good.
Yeah. Custard bun.
Yeah, look, like a simple custard bun. Again, packaging is always tougher in Korea
than South African packaging.
Automatically the smell that comes from it is just amazing. Almost like something freshly baked. There's a hint of something that I'm trying to get.
Yeah, there's like, it's not yeasty. I don't know what it is, but like, sorry, I'm gonna go ahead and taste.
It's not cinnamon.
It's peanut butter. It tastes like peanut butter.
Okay. So yeah, the base is almost peanut butter. I can actually taste the
It tastes like peanut butter.
So I think it's like a peanut butter bun with a custard cream, filling inside. Let's just break it apart right now so you can actually see.
Oh.
There we go. There we go. Let's see. Okay, let's have a proper bite of this.
But maybe because we can't read the wrapper, maybe the brown wrapper is a giveaway. That is peanut butter.
Okay. Custard is on point. It's the custard that I like. Nice and sweet. Caramelly. It's quite good. I personally am not a fan of peanut butter or peanuts at all. But this is something that I can forego and forget that, there's peanut butter that's there, because the actual flavor of the cream inside actually pushes up the sweetness, and I completely forgot that there was peanuts on it.
Yeah.
So it's actually quite a nice dessert treat.
Yeah, I'm indifferent. I'm indifferent. I was expecting a whole lot more custard than this. It's not saying cake, it's saying bread, like very bready.
Doughy.
Doughy, like like white bread. And maybe my expectations was that I was expecting a cake.
Yeah. Oh, so you had the expectation.
I had the expectation of a cake and not bread. This is like bread with custard and peanut butter. Like a sandwich.
No, I get the whole bread way.
Sandwich with bread and peanut butter. Maybe that's what it is, but I don't like it much. The custard, we need more custard. I thought the custard would be like oozing out, like in the picture, like a lot of custard oozing out, and it's like,
Maybe for me, because we haven't had white bread in a long time. Completely forgot the taste of bread. Because bread in Korea, yes, you can get bread,
but it's not as common.
It's not like it's more of a delicacy this side.
It is a staple. Staple.
Just getting bread right now. Here you can get bread slightly more expensive compared to other items, and as well portion wise,
like
which
really
is
small.
And me, I'm like bread, toast, strawberry
jam.
That's it.
Cheese.
I can live on that. Like here, I'm like I have to try something like that.
Where do you get it? Okay, next one.
So on to the next one.
Next one. This is what I'm expecting as a bread, because it's bready. Okay. And it's, I'm assuming, cream. So this is a mini version of that. Okay, we'll open it. Packaging looks really cute. And it's in a little container thing. Oh my gosh, this is just a roll with cream. It's also giving bread.
Yeah, but I think this one at least it says bread in the name.
Yeah, so
it is a
there's an
dead giveaway, so
expectation.
there's no way I'm gonna be disappointed. Unless it's something else. If it's cake, then I'm like,
Okay, there's a bit of cream that's coming out.
Oh yeah.
So okay, I'll have first bite. Do we must break it?
Oh, there we go.
There you go. Look at all the cream. It might not
look
be
like
cream.
like a small hamburger bun.
Yes, it might not be cream. What if it's like marshmallow?
Okay.
Oh no, it's cream. It's cream.
Okay. Oh wow.
Okay, this is nice. So this reminds me of not a Chelsea bun, the cream ones that you get from Pick and Pay. You know the cream buns.
It's a cream bun. It is.
It's a cream bun. It's exactly
so they filled
the
it
same.
with the whipped cream. It's literally whipped cream. So
it's
like a whipped cream from a can, and they put it in there. It's nice and sweet. Oh, already.
And the bread is sugary.
Yeah,
it's not like doughy.
So this is quite light as well.
No.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna finish this one because it's nice.
I thought it was nicer.
And yes, it is what it is. Bread. It is what it's being advertised at, and then the filling is quite nice and sweet. So yeah, bready. And this is a mini bready.
So I'm assuming you can get a bigger size.
I think if I remember right, there was actually a different section that had bigger ones where you can have them as roll. Same thing as the kimbap where you have them as rolls like that.
That's small, so
they look like
portions of it.
At least they have portions and then you can serve. So this is just, I think, a solitary one, but you can have multiple ones like that.
Okay.
But yeah.
So let's do ratings.
Okay. I think
let's start with the
tuna mayo
triangle.
As I think, if I had to rate it, I'll actually give numbers this time. I'll give it like a rating out of probably, I think to be fair, 10.
Oh, out of 10?
Out of 10, yeah.
Okay,
to be much more fair. I would have done 5, but I think I can put more explanation if I do it out of 10.
Yeah.
Out of 10, I'd say it was a 4. It is what it is. It's triangles where with the seaweed, with the filling and stuff like that. I think it was just slightly dense. But then, as Togoso as well was actually saying, we don't not sure if you have to warm it up. But as well as the filling was way hidden in there, so it's more of a rice cake with actual proper rice and seaweed. So that I'll give it 4. It's okay, but it would be nice to have more filling.
For me, I would give it a 5. I feel like it has potential if the filling was a lot and slightly warmer. Kind of got disappointed by the wrapper because I lost some of my seaweed in there. So maybe slightly warmer would obviously be really nice with a lot of filling. So like a 5, I'm neither there or here. Otherwise, it's all the same.
Okay. The next one was the kimbap.
Yeah.
The actual tuna mayo kimbap. I'll give that a good 9.
9?
9, yes. That's
okay.
A good 9 because for the convenience of it, the portions of it, the flavor, you can actually see the ingredients and you can pick them out. And when you do eat them, you can actually taste it. And it's quite amazing to actually have. So I'll give it a good 9.
I wanted to give it a 10.
Okay, go ahead.
Like 10 out of 10 because it's a work of art. Like think of it as getting a custom made, I don't want to say sushi because all the Koreans are going to come for me, but like star quality sushi at a convenience store that is fresh, and the wrapper rolls out to be a little plate that you can put on the table. And I'm assuming, and I know that you can get chopsticks, like wooden chopsticks at the GS that you can use. But the fact that it's sliced proper, because I thought it was like one big roll. You can eat it with chopsticks. You can roll it out anywhere, any top of the table. The ingredients are fresh. Nothing tastes weird. The tuna filling is like perfect in proportion with the egg and the, come on, like 10 out of 10 for me.
Okay.
10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, interesting as well is that next to the same convenience store, right next to it, there is a kimbap restaurant. So, so I think the competition was very tough. So the convenience store pushed it up as well.
It worked levels.
Then the next one was what
the bacon steak.
Was it bacon or the pork?
Pork
skewers. I can say that. Again, all the names of everything you'll be checking
on the description.
That one I'll give it 6, and the reason being that it wasn't a wow moment. It is what you actually would expect. Having a pork skewer, soft. It was just it was there. It is what you see
what
is
you
what
bought.
you get. Is what you see. So there was no wow element where I'll be like, oh wait, it tastes different. Oh, this pushes it.
Yeah.
And I know in terms of the stores, there's different flavors that you can choose as well.
So I think we picked the most basic.
Oh yeah, there might be. Or maybe this was the best one, and the other ones might be not as good. We don't know.
We don't know.
It's just a mixed bag of it. So, but then for me, it's just a 6 for me.
A 6.
Yeah.
Mine is a 3. It tastes like something, like you said, it's something that I expected. Number 1. Number 2, it tastes like a Russian, just without the skin. It tastes like any bacon rasher that's been like slow. What's it called? Not cooked. What do they steam? No, is it steamed? Smoked.
Yeah.
Like a smoked bacon rasher on a stick. Nothing great. We obviously warmed it up a bit, so it wasn't cold. And I also think the hot and cold thing is also preference. Who wants to have it cold because it is kind of a cold meat. So mine's a 3. Nothing.
The next one was the custard cream bun. I think that one for me, yes, I'll give it about a 6.
Yeah. Okay.
Because the custard cream element of it is what I actually was looking forward for. It tasted good. That's the thing, the positives for me. As I said as well, the peanuts was not. I'm not a fan of it. It's there. As much as I didn't taste it as much as the custard was there, it's still as well a factor for me in terms of now how I rate it, and as well as there's not enough filling in the bun for it. If there was more, it would be probably going about 7, 8.
Yeah.
At least as something that I would go out of my way to come back and get. Yeah.
For me, disappointed really. I'm gonna put it at a 3, possibly a 4. It's obviously better than the Russian pork rasher thing but I had expectations as well for this. I thought that like the cream would be oozing out, like the custard would be oozing out. I associated it more to a cake than a bread. Maybe it's also one of those things that you might have to heat up, like a hot cross bun type situation. I don't know. But the bun wasn't great. The peanut butter crust on top, that was nice. The sugary peanut butter thing on top was quite nice. But I really expected like cake. So I'll give it a 4. Like if they can put more filling, make it a cake, which I'm now asking for like a whole lot. Then it could come up to about a 6, but I'm a 4. Disappointed.
And I think the last one was the petit. With the cream center. It's a small hamburger roll, which is nice and soft and fluffy with whipped cream inside, nice and sweet. I can see myself going back and just getting consistency. It'd be also nice to actually get the other packs of it. I think for me, I would be slightly disappointed it's not bigger. It would be nicer if it was much more bigger, but then as well, I think if you do it bigger as well, that means some of the quality in terms of the cream inside might deplete. So I think for me, I'll give that a good 9. The Brady Cook.
I think I need to agree with you. I'm disappointed over the size. Initially when we got it, I thought it was slightly bigger, but it was the container that was just deceiving inside. The cream is really good. It's like a fresh cream bun, very fresh, very light. The cakey thing is also light and soft. It's really nice, but if they can make it bigger, that would be amazing. That would be a 10, but because it's quite small, I'd give it a 9. Give it a 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just us reviewing some of the foods items that we got at our local convenience store. There's different things that we can get our hands on, so we will try and actually do some more in terms of that. So yeah, that's a good experience.
Yeah, thank you everyone for watching our videos, and thank you to everyone that subscribed already. Please, can you just subscribe and like and comment for other ideas or other things that you'd like us to do while we're in Korea? Whether it's a food review or certain places that you'd like to see. But also don't forget to follow us on our Instagram, because we post a lot more there on Instagram and our YouTube shorts. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.